Hey guys, it's Connor with Airsoft. Today I have the review on the WE Tech M1911 full metal gas blowback pistol. Now, this gun is full metal and it has a tactical rail that most M1911s don't. What this means is you can put a flashlight or a laser or something on here that's in the 20mm. It'll fit on a 20mm rail. Now, I picked this because, one, I want to put a flashlight on here and blind the crap out of people at night, and two, it just looks better. I got this off of Airsoft GI for $110. It comes with 2 single-stack magazines. Now, I'll show you how they work here, since we're on the subject. First thing you do, you take this little pin here, and you pull it all the way back until it hits a little notch, and it stays there, and then you fill in the BBs. Now, that hole is big enough to take a speed loader. It's really nice. You don't have to feed them through the top. You can feed them in by the 10s. By the way, this holds 15 rounds plus one in the chamber, so you can have a total of 16 rounds if you wanted to. But it's easier just to have the magazine. Now, one thing I want to say is that this has a very deep well. So you either, if you get a propane adapter, make sure it's very long, or if you have a green gas adapter, or get green gas, make sure the adapter is very, very long or it will not fit in there. Alright, so I'll get the magazine out. Let's just go over the gun. It has the ambidextrous safety, which you see on most M1911s. You have the beaver tail safety, which disables you to fire the gun even if it's off safety, which it is. And once you push it in and pull the trigger, it'll go. As I said, it's blowback, so every time you shoot it, it'll go boom, boom, boom like that. This does have a working slide catch. As you can see, I have no BBs in the magazine. Now over here, you can see the little slide mechanism thing. That'll go up when you're out of BBs. Just flip it down, and you're good to go. The only thing that's not metal on this gun is your grips here. They're made out of a really, really tough ABS plastic. But the one thing I do like about them is they're not so hard that you're sitting there going, oh, God, I hate holding this. It's kind of a, hey, I'm holding this. Let's do this, Come on, let's do it. One thing I would like to say is the paint does come off. And I think that might be due to the green gas and the silicone oil in the green gas, but I'm not sure. Alright, so let's go over the disassembly on this gun real quick. It's really easy. As you can see, there are 2 little nubs on one side of the gun. First thing you want to do is push your slide back until you have the first nub, or the first nub showing, and push the little button on the other side here so you can pull out your slide catch. Sometimes it pops out, sometimes it comes out real easy. This time it came out real easy. Then, just slide your upper receiver off, and you have your lower receiver. Now, you can only do this with the magazine out. Alright, so, as you can see, you have your spring and your spring guide. Now, the spring guide is a little loose in there, and your spring is a little, not tight. You can get a better one than that on Airsoft GI, I'm guessing, or any other website. And also inside you have all your internals, and they are quite lubed up from green gas, I gotta say. Kind of annoying, but that little black dial in there is the only thing I can find that's a hop-up. Right there. There. The only thing I can find that's a hop-up on this gun. It does a little bit, not a whole lot of hop-up. I'd probably get a new bucking, it'd work 10 times better. But for right now, it works just fine. Alright, now reassembly is the same way. Make sure you put the spring guide back in the gun. Then line up the back of your upper receiver with the lower receiver. Slide it on. Pull it back to that first notch again, as you can kind of see here. A little bit farther back. Then put your slide catch back on, and it should shoot forward. Your gun's working just fine again. Now, the only cons I have with this gun is that it gets extremely greasy from the green gas. I mean, I don't know why. Maybe it's just my pistol or the green gas that I'm using, but it gets extremely greasy, extremely fast. It doesn't really have any trades, but I kind of like that in a way, but I kind of don't like it at the same time. It's kind of a, a neutral thing. And the other thing I don't like is that sometimes you don't get enough gas out of one magazine to kick your magazine back and lock it into place. And I kind of think that's kind of cool, being, you're shooting and you're like boom, 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 kick, and it shoots back. You're like, oh, I'm out of BBs. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Sounds kind of weird. But overall, I'd like to give this gun a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason I'm downgrading it is because of the paint. I mean, they could have done better, but hey, get a new paint job. It's really easy. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. This has been the review of the WE Tech M1911 Tactical Full Metal Gas Blowback Pistol. That was a mouthful. Well, and this has been a Gearsoft Airsoft review and a Gearsoft Airsoft presentation. And, as always, happy airsofting.